Welcome to the show that finds new activities to enrich your college experience. This week we'll be traveling to the Anderson Library to find new activities to see what they have available for us this week.
Step into a place that's alive with creativity. At the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater, our students have a passion for art, graphic design, music, dance, and theater. We're here to help you discover your artistic potential. From classic techniques to modern innovations, UW-Whitewater is an outstanding place to learn your craft and prepare for your career. So bring your talents and imagination. Come be part of the Warhawk family.
The mission of the food pantry is to lower our food insecurity on campus, and we realized that a campus food pantry was extremely necessary, so that's why we got it started as soon as possible. Mostly we're looking for toiletries because we get a lot of food from our food provider, like shampoo, soap, toilet paper.
The food pantry is located in Whitehall and is open from 2 to 5 Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Donation boxes are located in the UC, or you can go online and donate on the UWW Foundations page. For more information, go to our Facebook page at facebook.com/UWW Campus Food Pantry.
The UC can get you connected to all your basic needs. Grab a coffee and a meal. Study by the fireplace. Bowl, play, and relax when you want to break from homework. The UC has much more to offer to Whitewater students. Go to the UC's website to see what's going on this week.
Here at the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater, we ensure the safety of others. Our CSOs provide a number of services, such as vehicle jump starts, vehicle unlocks, building lockouts, and walking escorts. Do not be afraid to call 472-4660. CSOs, always there to protect and serve.
Peace, education, activism through creative engagement. Peace is a nonpartisan organization that promotes peaceful resolutions to university and worldwide conflicts. We raise awareness on issues regarding environmental rights, social equality, and political justice. Every month, we show a documentary in the Summers Auditorium. You can learn and have fun doing it. Peace, be the change you see in the world.
Today I'm speaking with Sorrel Martin, who is the director of the outreach program here, who will let us know that what events the students can participate in. Thank you, Sorrel Martin, for being here today with me. Can you tell me about some of the programs that events, or some of the students some of the programs, events students can participate in?
The library is, so like you said, I'm the outreach coordinator here at the library. And I've been in the position now a little over a year. And what I've learned, during that time is just the unique place that the library really can be, right? When I initially interviewed for the position, one of the many things that came up during the interview process is this idea of straying away from being a traditional library, right? And with some of that, it tells a lot of room for innovation and creativity to kind of craft what that means. This is kind of uncharted territory for libraries present day, is to remodel what they offer to their most salient publics. That distinction comes further for us as an academic library, right? And so what we look to do, and this is kind of the mantra that I live by on a daily basis when I come into work, is how can we extend the academic experience for the students well beyond the classroom and well beyond the dormitory. And I like to think with the programming and outreach efforts that we've implemented since I've been here, we began to really contextualize what that looks like, right? Whether it's subtle outreach opportunities or some of those large-scale marquee events that students get word of.
Yeah, definitely.
The library covets that opportunity to really take on that role for the students. So when you talk about some of our most noteworthy programs, obviously pet therapy is a big thing around campus.
Yeah.
Pet therapy, I would consider the hallmark of what we do as far as programming here at the library. It's a really simple gesture in nature. We reach out to volunteers in the Whitewater community and other counties and neighboring communities as well, and we tap into that volunteer public. And so we have community members come in with their pets, right? And we have the 2-hour session per week, alternating Mondays and Tuesdays, for students to kind of come, and whatever you get from that encounter, some students need that encounter for, mental and stress relief, or whatever they get from the therapeutic animal. And other students kind of say, hey, I miss my dog back home.
Yeah.
Right? So I love pet therapy for that. You see Relaxathon, which is also a mainstay of what we do here at the library. We offer a 3-week interval towards the end of the semester for students to kind of come and disengage, right, in the manner that they see fit. We have craft opportunity on hand. And then we have some of our more large-scale opportunities like paint and sip, lifestyle gaming when you enter the library, life-size gaming when you enter the library. You see life-size chess and life-size different games like that. So the library is real big on being a place of information and also a safe haven for exploration. And we hope through some of our programs and outreach efforts we're able to do that.
That's really awesome. What is the kind of the trickle-down effect? Like, how have you seen these events grow? Like, what is kind of the attendance measure for these events? Like, what kind of impact have you seen from these events, like students that have told you about?
I equate the progression of an event to cooking of sorts, like making a pizza. You're building something that you understand the end goal is, well, first you got to have a basis, right? You have to introduce the event, and then eventually every time you get an opportunity to bring it out again, you continue to contextualize what it could look like further down the road. And like I said, I've been in the position a little over a year, so from the very start we've offered some of these novelties, and over the year now our students are starting to expect certain things, right? They reach out and they ask us beforehand, are we doing study and style this semester?
Yeah.
Because we want study and style, we need study and style, or obviously pet therapy is a mainstay, but when you think of some of those different events, that's kind of the name of the game for us, right? So you see progression. You also see the impact in different ways. It's interesting taking photos of certain events, right?
Yeah.
And you have photos of students from certain events, and then it just so happens weeks later, months later, these same students apply to work at the library because, and not just through this medium, but through programming and outreach, we're able to tap into students and build that relationship further. And so it's really gratifying, and it's a bunch of opportunity there for us as the library.
At the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater, we're passionate about learning. Our talented faculty members blend teaching with research, creating hands-on learning experiences for students. Warhawk Pride thrives at UW-Whitewater, where student athletes excel on the field and in the classroom, where diversity is celebrated. A tradition of excellence. Find your passion here.
The Department of Communication offers students the opportunity to explore the world through the faculty-led travel study program. The course consists of both in-class lecture and a 3-week travel component at the end of the semester.
You have a life that is insanely busy. You don't have to give up so much time to do a 3-week travel study, and you can compact a lot in 3 weeks.
The course is worth 3 credits and is open to all majors. The program features group travel with peers and faculty.
I think the benefit of traveling in a group like the travel study is there's always somebody there to experience new things with you, and you always have new friends to gain.
Travel Study offers a variety of travel destinations, including a trip to Ireland every other year. Develop new relationships, participate in enriching cultures, and experience personal growth while abroad.
With the Travel Study, it was so great being able to go to places and really experience the value that they can give to our own culture and just to me as a person.
For more information, please visit
Bonsoir à tous.
Hola.
Hej, hur är läget?
Marhaba.
Ni hao.
Konnichiwa. UW-Whitewater International Student Association is a student organization brings both international students and national students together to share their cultural experience and beliefs. The ISA also collaborates with other student organizations in UW-Whitewater. The International Dinner is one of the most unique events that ISA have for every spring semester, which serves all kinds of food from different countries, and it invites students to show their talent on the dinner. So what are you waiting for? Come join the ISA today.
We are
ISA.
Turn us on. Flip them off. 91.7 WSUW. 91.7 is a student-run radio station serving the Whitewater area with a variety of original programs, live sports broadcasting, community events, and more. So turn us on. 91.7 FM or stream us live at 917theedge.com.